Hey guys, I'm Dr. Shane Barker. This is Dr. Aaron Finn. We are the optometrists at Whitesburg MCHC, and we're here today to just talk to you guys a little bit about what we do, how we are integrated into MCHC, and how we can help out with the other doctors in the practice to uh, diagnose some diseases and just help out. And a lot of people take their eyes for granted and don't understand what can be found in the eyes. And we're here to kind of talk about that and let you guys know what we do and how we can help you guys out. Um, so I guess we'll start out with the big one that is really prevalent around here, which is diabetes. And I'll let Dr. Finn kind of go into that a little bit, tell you what we do, how we can help out with that, and why most of our patients come and see us, and most of our doctors want them to have their yearly eye exams. So, Dr. Finn.
So, like Dr. Barker just said, we kind of fall into one of the bigger positions when discussing diabetes. One thing a lot of diabetics, especially around here, do is a lot of them think that I'm pre-diabetic, I'm doing good, I'm watching what I eat, everything's fine. Unfortunately, it isn't always like that. I think in like 2019, there was like 96 million pre-diabetics labeled that over the age of 18 in the U.S. There's 330 million people in the U.S., so almost a third is being watched for pre-diabetes. Being watched, that can mean a lot of things, whether they're actually coming to their appointments, they're getting their labs drawn, they're taking their medications, they're taking care of their body, they're exercising, their diet. It's a wide range. So the more people you can get in, covering that patient, talking to them, educating them is the most important thing. And we're lucky here at Mountain Comp just to be able to integrate every bit of that. I can have a patient come in, hey, how you doing? What's your last A1C reading? No clue. I'm able to look and see, you seen Mary Collins, last week. You went from a 12 down to an 8.5. You're doing great. Keep going, keep going. Or vice versa, where they were a 6.5 2 years ago. They come in, they haven't been checked, and you get them over to lab, and they come back and they're a 12. So it's just very important to see us as a part of that integration again, and then
And that's what makes it so easy with Mount Calm, because we have the records there in front of us, and they can send them down the hallway to see us. So it's pretty easy on the patients, which makes it better for the patients and healthier for the patients, because a lot of times if they have to go to two or three different places, they're not going to do it. So that's the beauty of Mountain Comp. So like he was saying, it's just good to be able to track that stuff and get those patients in there to get their eye exams. And a lot of times, we are the first ones that can see what's going on, see if there's any bleeding in the eye, which, obviously if it's going on in the eye, it's going on in the rest of the body. So it's important to get your eye exams, especially if you are a diabetic. Um,
yeah, that's one thing I tell everyone that come in. It's like Dr. Barker said, we have some amazing equipment there. We can see, and like the one thing he mentioned with being able to see inside your eye, these vessel changes are these small vessel changes that go on in the diabetics' hands and their feet, and that neuropathy they have. Except they can feel it, but they can't see it. And this is the one chance that we have, as clinicians and providers, to be able to look in and see those vessels bursting and leaking out serous fluid and causing swelling and edema and all these changes in the retina itself, and then as well as in the lens, another anatomical part of the eye, can also swell when that blood sugar is high. So if you're a diabetic, your blood sugar's been a little high recently, and you notice something's not right. My vision's fluctuating back and forth and back and forth. As your A1C elevates, as your blood sugar elevates, you get accumulations of these different enzymes and sugars and stuff in different areas of the eye that can cause your visual fluctuation. So if you notice that, please come in. If you're a diabetic, please come in.
Yeah, we're not limited to diabetics. I mean, there's a lot of disease processes that diseases in general that the initial uh, disease process will show up in the eye. So hypertensives. Um, what else? MS. Also, we can possibly diagnose MS through an eye exam.
Autoimmune conditions
Yeah,
are
lots of autoimmune conditions. The initial uh, diagnosis can come from us. So there's a lot that goes on with the eyes that people don't know about that we can see, but it takes getting an eye exam to do that. So, um, but and around here, around southeastern Kentucky, obviously, there's a lot of people with glaucoma that can go undiagnosed if you don't get an eye exam. RP. A lot of people are kin, so there's a lot of retinitis pigmentosa that is prevalent here. So we're in the clinic. If you guys need to come by and see us, but keep up with those medical exams, and they will get you over to see us if they think you need to see us. Anything else you need to say?
so.